We're going to take you guys through a Manna class today, which really means L-sit, V-sit, lots of core work. Tools that you're going to need is I'd like you guys to get 2 chairs, unless you're really good at an L-sit and you can do it on the floor, also an option. If you have stall bars, be near them. You don't have to have them. You'll need a mat, and I'm going to have you guys grab a broomstick with, if you have a weight that you could put on that broomstick, that's going to be useful, but not necessary. You could even take a thing of peanut butter and duct tape it to your dowel if you want. In the meantime, we're going to warm up in place. I'm going to have you guys start with an inchworm. So I'm going to have Tesh turn toward me. Yep, that works. And I'm going to have him fold forward, try to touch the floor, stretch his hamstrings a bit, and then he's going to walk out into a plank, do a push-up, and he's going to walk back to that pike stretch. You guys can watch Tesh do it once, and then you can join in. He stretches, he walks the hands out, he does a push-up, best push-up he's got, he walks his hands back in, and then you pause and stretch. 3, 2, 1, join in. And you don't have to stand back up. You can just keep going. Okay. Keep going. So guys, we're going to do a lot with that pike position, that forward fold position. So I want you to stretch it every time you get back to the top. Yep, just hands on the floor, stretching the hamstrings, the low back. We're going to do this for a minute. If you don't have a full push-up at home, don't get too worried about it. Just do whatever you can, a little bit of an elbow bend, warming the arms and shoulders up a bit. And again, take a second or two every time you get back to your feet to stretch it out. Nice, Tesh. As you warm up, hopefully it's getting easier and easier to get your hands closer to the floor. That's going to help you out later on today. Going to have you guys do one more rep. And when you guys get back to that forward fold position, you're just going to hold it for about 30 seconds here. So hands on the ground or hands on your legs or just hanging. We're just going to stretch this pike position. Nice, bud. Tesh has his legs straight. You guys can have a little bit of a bend in the knees if you need it, but we're aspiring to keep them straight. Nice flexibility, Tesh. And 3, 2, 1. I'm going to have you guys stand it up. If you have your stall bars, you can stand right in front of them and hold on to them, or I'm going to have you grab that dowel. Have you stand right here, Tesh, and I'm going to have you do the leg lifts this way. Hold that dowel and just put it out for balance.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want you guys to have to worry about balance here, so hold on to something, stall bar, dowel, broomstick, whatever it is. And now with both legs straight, I want you to lift one leg up in front of your face as best you can. So Tesh, you can watch Tesh do 1 rep. He's going to lift. He's going to hold it for a second at the top. We're going to do 10 reps per side together. So choose a leg. 3, 2, 1, and 1. Lift, small hold, back down. 2. So we're prepping for the L-sit. 3. Tesh is doing a great job trying to keep himself from tipping over. 4. Just standing up straight. 5. 6. Keep that leg that's lifting super tight. Same with the bottom one. 7. 8. And I want you guys to get in the habit of pointing your toes. That keeps your calf, your whole leg nice and tight. 9. One more. 10. Feel that quad?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Switching the other leg, guys. Make sure you have something for balance so we're not trying to just focus on balance. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Locking that leg. 2. You do a good job of keeping that leg straight. Nice job. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. I want you guys to stick to this pace. Tesh has got a really good pace here. 8. 9. One more rep. 10. I'll take that doll from you. Nice. So you guys are going to feel the quad, hip flexors, some of this stuff here, psoas. We're headed to the floor. We're going to do one plank and a forearm. So we're going to our mat. So I want you guys to keep your feet together, squeeze your glutes, try to keep a nice straight line from your shoulders to your feet. 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going to do just a 30-second hold, so not a super long time. Nice, Tesh. We're just going to say hi to the core. Nice line, dude. Like I said, guys, abs are tight, glutes are tight, legs are together. Otherwise, I'm not getting too specific about this. Not in this class. And 3, 2, 1, release. Nice one. All right, guys, we're going to get right to our L-sits. So I want you to, like I said before, get a couple chairs. We have some boxes here. Option, if you guys have any kind of wrist stuff, you can grab some parallettes and either put them on the floor or put them on these boxes. We're going to be showing a flat hand version today. First one you do, I actually want you to do it with your knees tucked. All right, so guys, we have 4 sets of 12 seconds. I'm going to show you guys different progressions as we go. Tesh is going to start with a knee bent version. So if you're close to your L-sit but you're not there just yet, use your chairs and try this tucked version that Tesh is going to do. Just show it for just 2 seconds and then we'll hold it. You guys can check it out first before you join us. He's just pushing down hard and he's got his knees tucked into his chest. 12 seconds. Let's do it, just like that. I want you guys to join us at home. 3, 2, 1, and hold. If you have a full L-sit, go for it. Tesh is going to hold this progression for this first round. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, release. Easy peasy?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. We're going to take breaks in between, guys, and we're going to work more on that pike flexibility. So I'm going to have you sit in a pike on the floor and just stretch your pike. You guys can do this seated or standing. Tesh is going to show a seated pike stretch. I want you to get into this stretch. Go ahead, lean forward. 3, 2, 1, and hold. We're going to take 60 seconds of rest here. And you can make it pretty passive if you want, Tesh, because you're going to do lots of compression later. So guys, just a passive stretch. So Tesh is doing the seated version. I'll show you just the standing version, just like we did earlier. Just here, trying to get deeper and deeper into our pike position. This is our rest. Tesh is doing some pulses. You guys can do that too. Whatever really opens up your pike position for you. If you're not sure, try different things. So like I said, we're going to do 4 sets of L-sit. Tesh is going to show a different progression each time, and you guys will choose one that's tough for you for those 12 seconds. Manna, by the way, is if Tesh were to put his hands behind his back, if you want to put them on the floor right there, and if he were to bring his legs all the way up over his head, anyways, you should Google it. Manna, it's pretty crazy. M-A-N-N-A, I think.
M-A-N-N-A.
Yeah. All right, guys, stand it up. You'll probably see a bunch of photos of like child gymnasts doing it. They rock it. Okay, so now Tesh is going to show a straight leg L-sit version. Maybe you are working on this. Maybe you stick to the progression we just did. Up to you. We got 12 seconds. Let's set it up. One more reminder, guys. What I want you to focus on is pushing your shoulders down into the floor, especially if you're doing this on the floor. 3, 2, 1, and L-sit. Nice, Tesh. If you're doing the straight leg version, guys, lock the legs. Quads are tight, toes are pointed, calves are active, shoulders pushing down. 3, 2, 1, release. Nice, dude. You want to just do a standing pike this time? And let's return to our pike stretch, guys. 3, 2, 1, and pike. Pike stretch. Now Manna, even if it's a really tough position to get, even if a lot of us may not get it anytime soon, the reason we train Manna is because it trains your shoulders in a pulled back, retracted position. It trains your core. It's really good for being a well-rounded athlete. That is the main reason. That's the main reason I coach it and train Manna. And who knows, maybe one day you'll get it. So we're still hanging out in that pike stretch for a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stand it up. Tesh is going to show you guys the next level. So if you can rock an L-sit on the floor, you guys can start moving to what's called a V-sit, and that's getting closer and closer toward that Manna. When you do that, Tesh is going to show a version where his knees are tucked, and he's just trying to press his hips forward, and he's trying to pull his shoulders back. So if you guys feel like you're ready, you can give that a shot. Tesh is going to do this. We're all going to go together, whatever progression you're doing. Awesome. If you're going to try the V-sit, make sure that you have something behind you to maybe support you. You might take a tip back. All right, let's do this, guys. 12 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1, and go. Whatever version you got. Nice, buddy. So Tesh is pulling his hips forward, trying to get his hips forward of his arms. He's pulling his shoulders back a little bit. Hold on.